I'm James Parker, and this is Florida Story. No, thank you. Shucks, you're so nice. All right, for our first Florida Story, let me set a little context here. I have an issue with people who give their kids dumb names because they're the ones who have to bear the burdens of having a dumb name. And when you think, well, the name doesn't really matter. Yeah, it is. It's the first thing anyone knows about you, aside from like your general appearance. The first thing they learn about you is how serious were your parents about your future when they decided the first decision that was going to be made about your life, and that is your name. And this isn't, some people say it's like there's a racial angle to this. No, I have this criticism for every facet of American society. White people give their kids dumb names like Apple. Black people give their kids dumb names like Barkevius. Hispanic people give their kids like 7 names in a row. And then you could even mix it up where you have like Elon Musk, who's technically a white African American, who named his kid the quadratic equation. So no, I got smoke for all you people who give your kids bad names. And this is a different one.
After Thursday's West Palm Beach shooting that left 1 man injured, and this man, 22-year-old Leroy Brown III, a convicted felon, behind bars.
All right, it kind of bothers me that the local Florida news affiliate covering the story doesn't make any bad Leroy Brown jokes or puns. That is right up the alley of the cameraman. And since no one was actually murdered here, killed, it's not like you're making fun of a dead person. His parents had to have been aware of the song. The guy's not that old, so 22. He was born in 2001. People having kids in 2001 knew what Bad Leroy Brown was, right? They did that on purpose, didn't they? And did they not hear how it worked out for Leroy Brown the first in the song? Younger people, you'll just have to go Google it. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. What is it?
All right, for our next Florida story, this one is in Cantonment, Florida. I've never had one from Cantonment before, so this is their first. And in this story, what we have is, do you know those cement trucks? They have the big barrel on the back of them that is spinning to keep the cement mixed. The cement mixer trucks. You've seen them. Some dude was in the back of one of those. I don't know why, and it was full of cement mix, and someone else, not knowing he was back there, turned it on. And it did not work out too well for our Florida man. ABC3 has the story.
A man was killed in a work accident involving a cement truck in Cantonment. It happened on Highway 95A near Quintet Road at around 4:30 this afternoon. An Escambia County spokesperson says the man was working in a cement mixer when it turned on and he became entangled.
That's what makes it a Florida story. It's just bizarre. Of all the ways you expect to die, a car wreck, a heart attack, coronavirus, being hit by a meteor, struck by lightning, shark attack, no one had being caught in the back of a cement mixer on their bingo card. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. What is it?
For our next Florida story, we're going down to Miami, where they just received a star. Do you know the name Ja Morant? If you're a basketball fan, you definitely know him. He's a player for the Memphis Grizzlies, up-and-coming team. He was Rookie of the Year a couple years ago. He's already been in the All-Stars twice, the All-Star game twice. But he's been in trouble. Look, this isn't the first time he's been in trouble this season. He wasn't an altar boy his entire life, and now all of a sudden he fell off the tracks. But it does seem to have escalated lately. And the most recent incident that brought him to the mainstream attention of people like myself, who's just a casual basketball fan, is he got in trouble after a basketball game. He's in a Denver nightclub. It's like 3:19 in the morning when he starts a live stream video. It was on Instagram. He was just live streaming some video of him in a Denver nightclub. And in a couple of frames of video, you can see a handgun in his left hand. Now, the NBA doesn't like you flashing handguns around, but it's all the way illegal to be sneaking handguns into places that serve alcohol. And so Ja Morant is, promising guy, killer player. And, but this is a really, really dumb move, Ja. So they're going to get him some help. He's asked for some help. He's actually reached out and said, listen, I'm 23 years old and I have a lot of pressure. I have a lot of stress. My life has been turned upside down over the last 4 or 5 years. And I'm just having trouble handling it all. Can you give me some help? I thought that was a very mature thing to do. I like the Grizzlies' response, the NBA team for which he plays. They said, sure, we can get you some help. We're going to go get you one of the best facilities money can buy. It just happens to be in Miami, Florida. Really? Miami, Florida? You have a guy here that has trouble with God knows what, whether it's a substance abuse issue or a gun issue or invasive species issues. I mean, Florida is not known for solving many people's problems, and they're not known for the place where you go if you're having legal issues and you just need to calm your life down. If you just need to simplify things out and de-stress, and, you know, you had a guy here that was waving a gun around and you want him to become like a more calm, civilized, you know, socially acceptable person. Florida? Really? That's where you're sending them? No. You need to send them to, like, Vermont. You need to send them to, like, North Dakota. You know, that these sound like calm, sort of low dopamine, stress-free places. Sending him to the cocaine capital of planet Earth may backfire. Just saying. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. What is it?
For our next Florida story, we're going to Broward County. And what we have here is a couple of friends, and I'm doing air quotes with friends because what you see in the video is a woman that is on the hood of a car in what looks to be a mall parking lot, and the car's going ridiculously fast. I mean, like 20 miles an hour. It stops, and the woman on the hood slides off the front to the side, and the woman keeps going and then changes her mind, turns around, and then runs over her.
Oh my God, let me move my car. It's too early for all of that.
This cell phone video at the center of an investigation for attempted murder. It captures the moment this woman, seen on the hood of a car, falls to the ground. The driver is then seen turning around and running her over again before she drives off.
I think the news really did a poor job explaining what caused the argument to begin with, but I don't really think it matters on the other hand, because out of all the problems you have on Earth, and none of them is the solution to run over your childhood friend. I can't imagine where that is the correct answer on any Trivial Pursuit card. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. What is it?
Our last Florida story, we're going to Pinellas County in Tarpon Springs here. What we have is a Florida plastic surgeon, and he got in trouble, got sued, didn't do so well with the lawsuit, got mad at his lawyer. And instead of countersuing his lawyer or trying to raise charges or getting his money back or whatever, it looks like he may have just killed him.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. What is it?
Florida Stories is produced by Spring Rock. Follow me on Twitter at Florida Stories J. I'm James Parker, and this is Florida Stories.
MortgageGumbo.com. 8+ years of providing education and options to folks just like yourself on your most valuable asset, your home. Hey, if you're new to the show, welcome. Welcome to the Gumbo Nation. This is your home show. We promise to give you facts, data, in a delivery method that's, I would feel safe to say, unconventional. You could visit the home away from the show is MortgageGumbo.com. Dadcam.